I'm starting to get the impression that some of you guys don't think this building is as cool as we do. But we're going to show you how cool this can really be, and we're going to do that by continuing on the repairs. First, we have to fix the building, and then we're going to show you what this building can be. So, we've been working on rim joists, and you can see we made it 2/3 of the way down here, and we have to do this back section right there. A little bit of rot, so that's our goal today. We're going to tackle it. It's going to be huge, but we're going to get it done. So what we've discovered is that repairing and replacing this damaged rim joist is so much easier when the siding is out of the way. Right here is tricky. We have a door, we have a window, so we're going to remove those. That way we can just strip this wall down, do what we have to do, and get them put back. Now this door has not been opened since we bought this building because it's screwed shut and it's just probably doesn't work that good. So let's open the door. Now some of you guys have been asking about the room behind this door because when we did our tour video, you guys have to go back and watch the tour, we talked about our plans and I was saying maybe we can make a special room for you. So here's the plan. We are going to go forward with that. We've decided and committed that, yeah, that'll be a good idea.
Maybe.
We're going to set it up. It's going to be fun, but that's a future project. But I just want to let you know that is in the works because some people are saying, what about Evie's room? It's happening. We're planning, we're buying things, and it's a process that takes time. You guys know that we are trying to get a lot done, so just be patient with us. I got all the screws and nails out of this door. Should open now. You guys might be wondering, why are we opening the door instead of just removing the door, because it has to come out anyway, but I just think it's fun to open it at least once before we take it out. Wow, look at all that. That's our junk that we have piled up against the door from renovating the inside. I guess we start taking off the door. Oh wow.
What?
There's screws that are, I didn't even see these. There's screws at the bottom of it, like in here. Oops. Now this might seem like a lot of work to go through, especially just to replace a rim joist, but it's really not. That's the beauty of these buildings. They're made in a way that makes them almost easy to fix. The door comes out so much easier than a house, like a standard site-built door. The windows too, we're gonna pop that one out next. Take the door out, take the window out, and then you can pull the siding off, right?
Yeah.
These screws are due to be replaced anyway. They're pretty toasted. Oh, there it is.
Just needed that little bit. What?
This 2x4 has some rot in it.
Some?
Oh, scared me. We have rot on one side of the window. This side looks solid. You know, I might not even have to take this corner off right now. That moves.
I was thinking if we could just pull it away enough.
Yeah. Look at this. Door is clean and solid. I don't see any rot. There's some moisture damage right there, but the wood is solid. We should be good to go as long as we can replace this rim joist down here. So let's evaluate where we're at. This is where we left off with our new wood. We're going to keep going down here. I'm going to pop these nails out of this strap. And I'm going to keep working these out, and I'll come back when I'm done. These are the last couple of straps that I have to do. These are so rusty that they're probably not even worth saving. Because they're so rusty. We got all the straps out of the way. Now I have to cut the nails out. So let me cut at the top first. Well, that was a lot of cutting. Now we have to cut the nails that go into the joists. I might just see if it'll pound out, save myself some cutting. Oh. I'm going to be sistering up this joist because, look at, there's barely a spot to screw to. So let's just throw some extra wood in here. And there's actually a spot down here where these joists are rotted out on the very end, and there's a double. It's hard to see, but there's a double end joist. We can't replace those just because of the way that the structure sits on them in the frame. This is the end of the home. So even though they're rotten, we're gonna leave them. There's not a lot of rot, and it's one of those things where removing it would just turn into a big hassle. You can do it, it's just not something I want to deal with. But we still have the outrigger. Now we have some fresh wood. We're going to put our rim joist on here. We can secure it here, we can secure it here, and we're going to build up a new good corner again. And speaking of which, we're already ready for the next piece of wood. That's all we had to do. Right there. If I can get it on top of this, it should stay. Okay. It shouldn't go anywhere. It's not pulling in because there's an outrigger behind it. Let's just try to bend it down out of the way. We're not trying to bend the outrigger, we're just trying to get it over the top like that. Now for this job, I'm using some really long screws. These are 5 and 5/8 inches. And the reason I'm using those is because I am screwing into the end grain of the joists. So end grain is probably the weakest connection you can have, and these are old and they have old holes in them from all the nails. So I want to get into them as far as I can, into some fresh wood, and get some good grip. There's a good chance if you did this with regular short screws, you'd have them spinning out and stripping. Time for an update. I just got done screwing in this entire rim joist and did a minor repair on the corner, cut out some soggy OSB, put in some solid plywood, screwed it in. So now we have a firm corner again, despite that little bit of rot that we had there. And now we're just gonna go ahead and get it flashed up so that we can protect our work and make it last a long time. A lot of people want us to build something. They always feel bad for us because we're working and fixing. But guys, this is what we do. This is who we are. And honestly, if we built something new, it would feel like cheating at this point. It'd be like, this is too easy.
Yeah.
You mean you just put new wood together and it's done? We don't want to do this forever, but I think we do have a certain enjoyment in completing these jobs and sharing it with you.
And bringing something back to life.
Yeah.
That somebody else would have just thrown out or something.
The problem solving.
Yeah.
Just watching it come back, just watching it come together.
Yep.
Seeing your vision. I think it's vision. Some people, it's not an insult. Some people don't have the vision. They don't see the finished product. So there it is, guys. We just accomplished the first part of our goal for today and replaced all that rot. Now, we do have a slight holdup. Right now, we would be putting all the siding back on and saying, hey, we're done. Well, we got to nail these straps down. But remember, we have a rotted 2x4 in our window. So we're going to stop and evaluate that and try to get that fixed too. So let's take a look at the rot here. This board, this jack stud is all rotted. And I could tell when I was taking those screws out that they were all decayed and weren't grabbing anything. So I'm glad we ended up taking the siding off, and now we can discover problems like this and get them fixed. Now, judging by the dark spot, I would say the top of the window leaked. And it ran down and just rotted out this. The sill is solid, but I'm going to pull it out anyway just to make this job easier. But there's no other damage besides that one board right here. You can see it's not too bad actually, considering all things. We'll get these wire guards out of the way. Let's move this. Gross. Okay. Let's take this one out. It's in the way of what we have to do, so we'll bring that one with it. I'm going to try to cut the nails under here. All right, I'm gonna cut it right here at this spot. Because now I can get this piece out from behind the wire. Good. The header looks totally solid and good. I don't have to worry about that. All I have to do now is just cut a new piece to put in there, new jack stud. So I have a new board cut, but I have to notch it out for the wires. I have it marked out right there. We're gonna set this. Okay, just got my little cripple stud cut and notched. I'm gonna put that one in. Okay. Well guys, we're wrapping it up. I got my wires restapled. I'm going to put some nail guards on here. They barely fit. And I'll reuse one of the old ones here. And I also took a moment to screw these straps in that hold the siding on. I put some new screws in them to make sure they're going to be nice and strong. In looking at this, I think we're ready to put the siding back on, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this insulation out because we're going to be taking that wall paneling off and we'll insulate it from the inside when we get there. So I'm not going to worry about pulling the insulation out right now. We were just getting ready to put the siding on, got my straps re-strapped. Just realized I almost forgot one of the most important steps is I have to anchor these bottom plates into our new rim joist to hold the wall to the floor, because remember we had to cut that old one out.
Didn't even think of that.
Because right now the wall is held to the plywood but not the rim joist. Especially over here by the door, I think. Since this sheathing is here, we're going to go ahead and skip this section, but remind us, when we get into that room, we're going to take the paneling off. We have to remember to add some screws right there. But at least this will be solid. We'll know it's safe. even if we forget.
There's a piece of butyl tape on the back. This is gonna be annoying, like it always is.
No, it'll be fine. Just hold that. Let me get the ladder. At least it's not heavy like every other siding.
Yeah, it's a dream.
Get out. We're trying to line these up exactly where they came off into the same holes. That way we know the panels are going where they need to. So, last panel. Okay, hold that. Let me just get this figured out. Oh, we got it in. All right, we're gonna get this screwed on. Look how quick that comes back together. Well guys, thanks for sticking with us tonight as we got our office building worked on, whatever we're calling this. We don't have a name for it yet. We were hoping that we would have the window and the door installed today. Well, we just ran into some time issues because we had to replace that piece of wood in there and just, I don't know, doing other things. I don't know. You know how life is.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to what we wanted to accomplish, but we did a lot. We got rid of all the rot, unexpected rot, and everything's beautiful now. Siding back up, flashing tape on the bottom. This is going to come together pretty quickly. We just have to keep working on it. So I think we're going to wrap it up now. I'm going to clean up all the tools. Let's pick up the whole mess so we can start fresh and get in the door and window in.
Yeah.
And we'll do that another day. We'll be sure to take you guys along and show what door we picked out and get that window cleaned up and reinstalled. We're going to keep and reuse the old windows. I have new light fixtures on order, so we're going to put new lights on here and put new boxes in. We have a lot of little updates and mods that we're going to do, so stay tuned for that. But that's all we have for now, so thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.